Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Y'all, they got me a mic. Got me a mic. I got a mic. Y'all, I didn't got me a mic. I got a mic. Yes. I am Simone, the Shepherdess. And I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Greetings, and welcome to Meditating with Mom Fire Breath Friday. Before we begin, I'm going to cleanse the energy by tapping us in with 4 taps on the song bowl, the sound bowl. The 4 taps represent the elements, the 4 elements of air, water, fire, and earth. Greetings. Ashe, Ashe. Welcome in, welcome in. What's wrong? What's the matter? So today we are doing 1,000 fire breaths. Yay! I'm breathing today with myrrh. Yesterday I gave a list of crystals and essential oils that I recommend that you use throughout this month while we're working on the root chakra. And every time we change chakras, I'll provide a new list. And I am going to be holding my black tourmaline. Is it tourmaline or tourmaline? So I'm just gonna put a little myrrh in my hands. I like to, when I leave the house to deal with other people, I like to take either frankincense and myrrh, rub it in my hands, and then rub it in my hair. It be protecting me from y'all energy, from y'all unwanted energy. Smell that? Okay, so before we begin, I want us to do 4 deep breaths to center ourselves. Also, take a sip of water if you need to take a sip of water. If this is your first time here and you've never done a fire breath before, all we're doing is breathing rapidly in and out of our nostrils. And you're focusing on The way you're breathing when you are inhaling, your abdomen should be extending, and when you're exhaling, it should be constricting. So that is your lungs filling up, outward, releasing all the air within it, and you're squeezing them in. Ashe, Ashe. Leave my mic alone. You ready to do some vibras? Hold the crystal. And begin. Ashe. Okay, we'll go look. I'm live and I'm almost finished, okay? So today we are going to cover different ailments that you can experience if your root chakra is blocked, or to find out if your root chakra is blocked, because you might be experiencing some of these things and never correlate it to one of your chakras, one of your energy centers. So we discussed how the root chakra um, correlates to the physical body and bones and stuff. So some of the ailments you can have is sciatica, and that's like this nerve pain at the bottom of your nerves, your sciatica nerve. A lot of pregnant women experience sciatica nerve pain when they're pregnant. Pain in your lower body, such as in your feet, knees, hips, and legs. This also includes like swollen extremities. So if you have like diabetes and high blood pressure, your root chakra is definitely blocked. Digestive issues, so not cleansing and fasting, your colon hasn't been cleansed. Let's say you're 31, in 31 years you've never done a colon cleanse. So basically what happens is everything you consume just gets built up and backed up within your colon. I told y'all, I don't know when, a long time ago, that technically we're supposed to be pooping after every single thing we consume. And it's some people that's pooping once a week, if that. So you how many shits behind? That's why your breath stink. That's why you feel bloated. That's why you're uncomfortable. That's why you have certain skin problems, certain spots on your eyes, and that's why you're experiencing these things. Let's detox. Let's fast. Let's cleanse our colons. Prostate problems, eating disorders, your anorexias, your overeating, overweight, immune system issues. Mental problems that you could be experiencing include depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, low body images, not low body images, but like body image issues, jealousy problems, codependency, indecisiveness. Now that one hit me hard because I'm like, I'm indecisive when it comes to certain things. Yeah, I know what I want, but sometimes I'm indecisive and I'm like, damn, they got to do my root chakra. So that's something I need to work on. Being more decisive, being more straightforward. I feel like I'm already point blank, blunt to the point, but obviously I can work on it. Addictions, sex addictions, drug addictions, working addictions, phobias. These are your afraid of clowns, afraid of heights, afraid of water, afraid of fire, to the extreme. People are afraid of like closed spaces, feelings of not belonging, feeling like you shouldn't be here, you don't have anything to live for, you hate your life. Everything that's happening in your life is not your fault. It's always someone else's. You're unaccountable. And quality of life problems that you can be experiencing is like you're always hungry. Have you ever been around somebody that's like they're always hungry, they always eating? What it is they are trying to soothe something emotional and they're just not tapped in enough to correlate their snacking, their dieting, their eating, consuming to what they're feeling emotionally. I want you to practice being more aware of, if I'm feeling sad, what am I triggered to eat? If I'm feeling happy, what am I triggered? If I'm angry, if I'm anxious, what am I snacking on? What do I do to coddle myself and not even realize that's what I'm doing? um, Shelter. People who have issues with maintaining shelter, finding somewhere to live, they're always in drama. If they're staying with somebody, rooming with somebody, they're in and out due to their own personal problems and issues and bringing them to other people. You lack that stability of shelter. We talked about being financially unstable, instability. You're not good with money. You're not good with budgeting, saving, spending wisely, spending intentionally. You get money and you're living 5 paychecks to 5 paychecks. That's how far in the red you are. Strain on relationships. You don't You get along with people to a certain extent. You are always in drama with them, battling, argumentative. Everything is their fault. Nothing is your fault. Oh, I did this because you did that, or I reacted this way because you said that, or you made me do this by your actions. Lack of energy. Sleeping all the time. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. All that is rooted in your root chakra being blocked. And then ultimately what it comes down to is everything that traumatized you or that wounded you or that you weren't able to address or speak up on as a child. So it's those things that your caretakers, your parents, your guardians did to you, whether it was subconsciously or consciously, and it wounded you, not for life or up until this point. I'm not going to say for life because you had the ability to address it and heal from it. So yeah, so these are some of the things that you can be experiencing that will let you know that your root chakra is blocked. But no worries, because as you are tapping in with us, we are going within to heal it, to open it up, to harmonize it, to balance it. Our goal is the Kundalini effect. Kundalini effect, a Kundalini awakening. So the journal prompts for today are: what are 2 negative thoughts that you carry about yourself? Rewrite them so that they are positive. We are affirming. We are affirming. Words are spelled. If you speak it, it can happen. So be mindful of what you're asking for, what you're... Guys, I'm live. Can you go downstairs and talk to him versus yelling over me? Please. And please hush. We are affirming. So we aren't focused on what we don't want. We're not speaking what we don't want. No. We're being intentional. We're saying only what we want. Only what we want. I don't want that type of job. No. I want this type of job in this location, making this amount of money with these type of hours, with this type of autonomy. You're being specific about it. Oh, I don't want that type of car. No. I want this type of car with these type of rims, this type of upgrade, this type of interior, this color, by this make and model. We are being specific and intentional. I want to lose weight. No. I want to lose 15 pounds by this day for this, for... And we don't even call it weight no more. We call it waste. So that way it isn't, you know how people like want to lose weight for an event and then you put that shit back on as soon as the event or the trip is over. No, that's not what we're doing. We're healing ourselves to the point where the waste is just diminishing from us to make us a higher, lighter person. But yeah, so write, what are 2 negative thoughts that you carry about yourself? Write them down, then rewrite them so that they are positive. Go bring me a cup. The next question is, what people and or places make me feel safe? How and or why do these make me feel safe? So again, those 2 questions were: what are 2 negative thoughts that you carry about yourself? Rewrite them so that they are positive. What people and or places make me feel safe? How and why do these make me feel safe? Remember, we are journaling because going within, journaling, writing it out, facing whatever we haven't been able to face on paper is one way to help harmonize your root chakra. Don't forget, every night you're sleeping. Hell, even if you can listen to it all day long, I recommend that. Listening to root chakra meditation music. You can find it on YouTube. They have it on Apple Music. I'm sure Spotify has stuff. Whatever your music listening platform, streaming services, find something regarding the root chakra, whether it be the frequency that the root chakra is aligned with, or just different meditations that help harmonize the root chakra. You should be doing that every day, wearing the color red to stay present, to stay intentional, eating more red fruits and vegetables. Oh, and I don't think I touched on this. I suggest and recommend that you remain celibate throughout this entire journey. Because having sex with people, if energy spreads and I could be 10 feet away from you, imagine what energy is doing when somebody is inside of you or when you are inside of somebody. I'm just let y'all marinate on that. We're going to get deeper into sexuality when we get into the sacral sacral chakra. But yeah, so I suggest remaining celibate. You can do it. I've been celibate for almost 2 years at this point. So guys, you can do it. Then also once you do practice it, that energy that you would be giving out doing sex or yeah, basically doing sex, you keep that within yourself and it allows you to be way more creative. Way more creative. So I'm not saying become a monk. I'm not saying stop having sex for the rest of your life, but I'm saying as you're healing, as you're working on yourself, in order to know what's yours versus what's somebody else's, keep yourself pure, keep yourself clean, keep yourself focused. Ashe? Ashe. So today I am pulling from my Prism Oracle Guidebook. This is like my color. My dick. Spirit, spirit, I am near. I am clear and ready to hear. Ooh, y'all, we were just talking about hunger in regards to different ailments and life problems you can have. Why the fuck did hunger pop out? Let's see what they say. Is this orange or yellow? I think this is yellow. So this is from our solar plexus. Well, this isn't technically a chakra book, but based off that color, solar plexus. So let me tell you what the yellow cards in this deck means. Yellow is perhaps the most polarizing of all colors. It has been associated with the sun, gold, divinity, positivity, and self-esteem. And at the same time, it correlates to illness and cowardice. Yellow is connected to the solar plexus energy center. This energy center sits over the stomach, which is often thought of as the second brain and helps control our moods and emotional needs beyond our first brain, the one in our heads. It is also tied to the adrenal glands, which trigger the fight or flight response, resulting in anxiety. Yellow is a primary color and also a high visibility color. It is one of the colors that the human eye is most sensitive to, and as a result, is often used to signal caution. Okay, so hunger. This card is not about the bodily hunger for food, but a hunger for something more, a craving for something that will nourish your soul. It signals a deep wanting for something to fill you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Ask yourself, what are you hungry for? Ashe. I received that. I received that. So even in the sense of the um the root chakra being out of harmony or blocked and you having that lifestyle problem regarding hunger. So I spoke on it in regards to a person overeating and consuming via the mouth or not being able to afford food. But this just gave me a whole different perspective. Because we just talked about how when your root chakra is blocked, you feel like you have nothing to live for. You feel like you don't belong. You feel like your life is worthless. And this is saying this is tied because it's like, well, what else are you hungry for? What is your soul yearning for? And it's still that lack mindset of your root chakra being blocked. Because it's like, dang, what's my purpose? Why am I here? And once your root chakra becomes harmonized, you'll have an answer to that. You're going to start living lively and vibrantly, just like this color yellow. Ask yourself, what are you hungry for? I told you we do more than consume with our mouth. We do it with all our senses. What are you hungry for? What will make you happy? What will make you feel rooted? What will make you feel present? Like you aren't working, like you are living your life's purpose. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a beautiful Friday, everyone.